what happened the last time, but he'll take it this time. And so they're 2 down. John O'Reilly steps to the plate. He struck out last time. In fact, left a runner on second base.
Winner of this tournament heads to the Midwest Regional in Midland, Michigan. I'm sorry. It's a kind of a tongue twister. Midland, Michigan.
Especially after the night you had last night.
Yeah.
Stepping up in there, John O'Reilly got 1 homer, 34 RBIs, batting .374.
Both these teams are from the Division III area here in the state, so that's kind of a good thing to see on the part of the division. That the Moline, the Quad City, and Peoria post teams playing. 2 teams in the finals. Barrington, the defending state champs, were ousted yesterday by this Moline Post 246 in a barn burner of a game. Moline won 5-4.
Here's the pitch. Boy.
Aye.
Ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Moline beat Barrington yesterday 5-4, but Barrington threatened in the last inning, having the bases loaded with no outs. They brought in Jason Hires. Hires come in and put out the fire for a Moline victory.
Hires for Hire. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nice off-speed pitch there.
Todd's got that off-speed working a little better today than he did on Wednesday.
By Todd Gilmore. Todd Gilmore and his Moline team trailing 3-0. Gilmore's gone all the way. Big 2-run double. A major culprit in this game so far. Grounder to Griffin, has trouble coming up with it, flips to Gilmore, cover. Nice job by Gilmore for out number 3, and Griffin kept it in front of him. He struggled with a play earlier this inning where they got carry on base with an error. It was a tough call, but anyway, no damage, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. Moline trails at the end of 4, 3-0. Welcome back. Justin Niels steps to the plate here in the top of the 5th. Moline trailing 3-0. That's right, top of the 5th. Moline, not the home team in this round 1 of the Legion Championship. We hope it's round 1 of 2, as Moline has to win 2 straight here over Morton. Moline coming in with 1 loss into this championship game.
This is a guy who's really got to get going.
Grounder short.
Yes.
Tough chance for the shortstop. It gave kind of a tough backspin on him. I don't know. I think it'll be ruled an error, but nonetheless, a runner on for Moline, and that's the big.
That's a good sign for Moline, getting Niels on. Niels is one of them kind of guys who can create a run with his speed. You know, steal the base, ball gets away from the catcher, he gets third, and infield hit, he can score a run.
Excuse me. Jim Vito, the batter.
They're going to try to hold Niels close at first because Niels is a base-stealing threat for this Post 246 team.
Big run out there for Moline. Potential run as Vito lines it foul down the line, hops into the stands out of play. Is that his dad down there who caught it? I don't know. So 1 to count. 3-0. Moline trailing Morton here in the top of the 5th. 1 strike on the batter, and Justin Niels on at first.
Come on, Tim, moving around.
High bounder to third baseman.
Skyme
hustling in. He
Vito's
can't make a play. Infield hit for Vito.
Good speed by Jim Vito. Getting down the line there. Skyme had a tough play on the high choppers. Skyme come in, charged it good, but couldn't make a throw over to first, and Vito's in for a single. I got some speed on the bases now, and here's the top of the order.
Aaron Wilson, who grounded into a double play in the first inning and grounded to third baseman his other time up in the 3rd. 0 for 2. And nobody out. Runners on first and second. Lays the bunt down. Pitcher is going to go to third, and he guns him down. Nice play. Wow. That ball had a little too much on it, that bunt. It went right back to the pitcher. So the sacrifice fails.
Good job on the part of Vince Hines recognizing where to go with the ball, though.
Yes.
He knew he had the opportunity to go to third, and that's where he went. Getting the speedy Niels at third. Tough break for Moline.
Very tough break. He just didn't quite lay it down gently enough, and it was right back at the pitcher, and Hines had no trouble making that decision. One thing I've been really impressed with on this Morton team is their baseball instinct seems superb. Very good decision making. spur of the moment, which is where a lot of decisions have to be made on that baseball field. 1-0 the count here. Moline batter Jesse Smith.
That's just a sign, though, that they practice well together. And a lot of the kids, I guess you could say, have been playing ball a long time, even though they're still in high school. Pick up
Wheels and
that could be
throws.
trouble. Ooh. Vito kind of off balance, kind of leaning one way, and good move by Vince.
Hines and Delinsky thought he had him. I thought he was safe from here, though. But nonetheless, they probably have Mr. Vito's attention on second base out there right now.
That's one thing Jim doesn't want to do, and Aaron at first doesn't want to get picked off. They got kind of a little. They're threatening right here. Runners on first and second. And number 3 hitter Jesse Smith in at the plate.
Ideal situation for Moline. Smith has walked twice earlier today. Moline has threatened throughout this game, but has yet to put a runner across home plate.
Yep.
Trailing 3-0 here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Hines.
There's a
Line
smash
foul
foul
down the left field line in the
got the
Moline
crowd up a little bit
bullpen
over here.
area. Lil Bruner is awake, or is awakened. Moline bullpen coach, I think he trots down the line there to get that ball in foul territory. Legion Baseball has not seen the advent of ball boys or ball girls on the lines yet. Hines on the hill, runner on first and second, popped up. Smith bloop to
Not
right.
happy with
It's going to
that
be a
at all
very
either.
easy catch.
Vito's tagging up, and he's going to go to third. Shortstop Duglinski cuts it off.
Cuts it off, yes. But pop out, number 2, Jesse Smith flies out for the second out of the inning. A can of corn, as they say. They don't get much easier there for Kendall, Zander, and Wright.
Vito with some heads-up running, though, was pretty much deep enough to where Vito could tag up at second and go to third. Powwow on the mound now.
As Wes Eaton steps to the plate for Moline, he popped out to left field and was hit by a pitch in the 4th.
I think this is manager P.L. Garrison out there talking to the Morton infield. No, I'm not exactly sure what about, but
Me neither, especially with two outs. And,
yeah. And
he
that
was
wastes a trip to the mound. You only get 2 trips out to the mound, so.
per inning. And now the umpire comes out to talk things over and say speed it up, and the powwow disperses. I don't know if they got anybody warming up in the pen or not. I don't think so.
No.
So apparently they have all the respect in the world for Wes Eaton. DH, obviously a good hitter for Moline, batting in the cleanup position. Wes 0 for 1 today. Got on base when he was hit by a pitch, plunked rather solidly on the right shoulder.
Wes, an
Last
Allman
time up.
graduate. Wes, the only Allman player on this team this year.
Here's the pitch from Hines. Boy, he threw that one solidly. Strike 1. Could hear that catcher's mitt pop all the way up here. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Vito on third for Moline. On at first, Aaron Wilson. 2 down, however, Moline needs to get one of these guys across. As Heaton grounds it foul
Chip into
towards
this
the
lead a
Moline
little
dugout. I'm sorry, Rico?
Chip into this lead a little bit. Moline needs 1 run. I mean, that give you a little confidence going out into the field. Only down 2.
9-inning game, usually 7-inning games, but in the tournament play there, 9 innings. We're here in the top of the 5th. Moline will have 4 more chances after this one, but they've already let a few good ones get away. They've been threatening just about every inning. In fact, all but the 3rd inning as Moline had base runners on. And we got 2 on right now with 2 out. Wes Heaton at the plate, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch, lined at foul. Count remains at 1-2. But he's getting around a little closer to the fair ball. Wes Eaton.
Wes had a nice article about him in the Dispatch today. About him making the transition from playing with Allman kids, you know, all during the school year, and then coming in and he's playing with a bunch of Moline kids that, you know, he really kind of was in an uncomfortable situation, I guess you could say, at the beginning of the year. But he's been playing with the Legion, and he's knows everybody, and they've taken Wes in just like he was one of the Moline boys, I guess you can say. He is a Moline boy. He lives in Moline but goes to Rock Island Allman, so.
Swing and a miss. He struck out on that one. And that ends another threat for Moline with no results. No runners score. 2 men are left on base. Another great chance for Moline as Wes Heaton walks slowly back to the dugout. Moline trailing here in the middle of the 5th. 3-0 to Morton.
I think we left 6 or 7 runners on.
Are we on? Welcome back, sports fans. Moline trailing 3-0 here. In the bottom of the 5th is Jay Brewer. Takes a strike. Leadoff batter. Jay is 1 for 2 today. He's got 14 steals coming in here. He's got an 0-2 count on him right now as Todd Gilmore looking to keep him off the base pass. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck Brewer out, no easy task. He came in batting .379. He's now 1 for 3. Nice job of pitching there by Todd Gilmore. So the first batter is out. Nicholas Delinsky batting .286 with 30 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 today. Steps in. Delinsky's done a nice job, however, out in the field for Morton. Off-speed curve, strike. 0-1 to count. Gilmore looking real sharp right here at the outset in the bottom of the 5th. Moline coming in 36-10. They won 3 straight to come out of the losers bracket to get into the championship round. Morton undefeated in the tournament. If they win this game, it's all over. If Moline wins it, they have to play Morton again. Moline has defeated Morton twice earlier this year in 2 tries. Here's the pitch. It's low. 2-1 to Delinsky. A fine fielding shortstop for the Morton Ball Club. Nicholas Delinsky gets set to take the pitch from Gilmore. It's in the dirt, blocked by Sable. Ball 3. Guess I spoke too soon about Gilmore looking sharp this inning. Moline infield from 3rd to 1st. Aaron Wilson at 3rd, Jesse Smith at short, Tom Waller at 2nd, Eric Griffin at 1st, and Dave Sable behind the plate. Gilmore set to deliver on the hill. Ooh, that looked good from here, but apparently a little outside for ball 4. So Delinsky's on. First time of the game that he's been on base with a walk. Quick scan here, and that is just the first walk. First walk given up by Todd Gilmore. So his control has been much better today, though he trails 3-0. 3-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 on and 1 out. Delinsky on at first. It's Corey McLeod, who's had a great game. Grounds it to Wilson. Then they turn that double play nicely. What a play. Aaron Wilson snares the liner, gets it over to Tom Wallert for the 5-4-3 double play around the horn to Eric Griffin. Beautiful double play by Moline, and Corey McLeod, who was 2 for 2, hits into a double play that time. Good news for Moline. Moline's been pretty good in the field out there today. Now they got to get those bats going. Trailing as we head to the top of the 6th, 3-0.
What?
Welcome back. Tom Waller at the plate for Moline. Moline has left 7 men on base so far today. As we start here at the top of the 6th, ball popped up easy out to the left fielder. Very high pop-up, but Andrew Parker settles under it for the first out. Tom Waller flies to left. Waller 1 for 2 today, now 1 for 3.
Tom swung at the first pitch thrown to him. Right now, starting to get into the latter innings, you've got to start being more selective up there, especially down. Got to make the pitcher work a little bit.
Vincent Hines looking stronger as the game goes on. He's been in danger, though, every inning but one. Moline has left 7 runners on. Lincoln Rashi, who has struck out twice, now batting. 0-1 to count. Fouled this one off right back at us. 0-2. Not a great day so far for Lincoln Rashi. Struck out with a runner on second.
Behind in the count again here.
In the second inning.
Yep.
And struck out with 2 on in the 4th. Moline later loaded the bases, but again was unable to score. This time he gets some wood on the ball. Popped to short center. Second baseman giving chase. Shortstop. They all collide, but I think
collision.
somebody held on to it.
Shortstop Delinsky made the catch. No, center fielder did. Jay Brewer.
Wow, what a play by Jay
It was
Brewer.
like 4 within 5 yards of each other. Little indecisiveness, but Brewer makes the catch.
Either indecisiveness or over-decisiveness, as they all seem to not want to give up on the ball.